All right, so we're going to take a look at Batman Adventures by Paul Dini and Bruce Timm, Mad Love, the deluxe edition. So, if you know anything about Batman, the animated series, Bruce Timm is the mastermind behind all of that. This is 25 bucks, and I had no idea what this was. This is an Eisner winner, and it actually deserves the win because, well, we get into the Eisner Awards and how garbage they are. Like Mags Visaggio is an Eisner nominated writer. Anybody who's actually read Mags Visaggio's work knows that that person does not deserve a writing award. Okay, Bruce Timm, Paul Dini, absolutely. This is really good. Really good. I'd never heard of it before, to be honest. The only reason I bought it is because there weren't a lot of books that were released this week. Matter of fact, let me take that back. There were a lot of books that were released this week, but my comic shop is actually smart. And when they say the Wasp #8, yeah, I don't want that at all. He doesn't order any of that garbage. He's actually very conservative when he comes to his orders, and that allows him to survive. And it works. So this was sitting on the shelf, and I'm looking at it. I'm like, this is interesting. The Batman Adventures, Bruce Timm, best Batman story of the decade, Frank Miller. Okay, I'll check it out. And it really does feel like an episode of the animated series. So I'm sure there's going to be people in the comics. How'd you not know about this? It's like, what do you want me to do? I saw it on the shelf for new releases and was like, this is awesome. You got a hardcover, which I love. I'm a sucker for hardcovers. They fit so much better on bookshelves, let me tell you. And I saw Bruce Timm, and I had to have it. So this is very much a story about Harley Quinn, who is basically, this is her with the Joker. It's some good funny. It really does feel like a lost episode of the animated series. You get a very good origin story of Harley Quinn and how she met the Joker. It's very detailed. I don't remember if they really touched on this at the animated series that much. I don't really know how old this story is, to be honest, if this even came. Then maybe this came out during the animated series. I don't know. What I do know is you get that really fine told origin story of Harley Quinn and the Joker. And basically the gist of the story is Harley is trying to get it on with him. At one point, she's like in lingerie, and the Joker's like, I'm trying to kill Batman. I got nothing to do with you. I don't want to even talk to you, And she's like, well, I'll just take out Batman then. And she actually comes out with a really good idea. So she takes one of his ideas, and she puts herself in there, calls him up, and she's like, look, I want to take down the Joker. I'm tired of him. And she tricks him with this thing, drugs him, takes him back, and she's going to lower him into a piranha tank and take him out. But, Joker's so conceited, he doesn't like that idea. So Batman tricks Harley into calling him and saying, you're going to have to show him, and Joker shows up, and he doesn't care for that at all. And he frees Batman, and he gets away. But I like this. Like, she's imagining a life without Batman. And you can see it here. And it's like, they get married, and they have kids, and they grow old. And she has a big trip on that. But Joker doesn't have it, tries to free him. And it ends with Joker getting captured. Harley's in jail. And then the last screen, or last panel, is her getting a flower that says, get well soon, Jay. And she's like, I can't wait for him to come back. The perpetual cycle. But it really did feel like I was reading. So I don't know if you have this graphic novel before, but you get a lot of the storyboards, uninked art. Basically, you get the whole thing, like, uninked. And you get some concept designs and stuff, and some posters, and how they're going to do things. It's very good. So for 25 bucks, which is how much this cost, I think you get a pretty good deal. You get a lot of stuff, concept art, you get storyboards, interviews and stuff. You get a very nice hardcover, and if you've never read it before, it's definitely worth a read. I had a lot of fun reading this. It took me back to watching the show and stuff like that, and I had a genuine good time reading it. $25 is a lot of money, but there's not a lot of comics that came out this week. I bought Detective Comics, I think 104 or whatever it is, and I also bought Infinite Wolverine or whatever it was, and then I bought a back issue of Superman. There was nothing that came out this week, unless you're really into War of the Realms, which I am not at all. So I passed on everything, and it was a light week. So I'm going to do a White Knight review. I'm going to do that sales review finally, talk about the state of comics. I got a couple other comic videos planned this week, actually. So there will be some other videos other than comic reviews up this week. So that will be there. But if there's one thing you should buy this week, I definitely recommend checking this out. I liked it a lot. If you're a fan of the story of the animated series, I think that there's something you'll enjoy here. So that's pretty much it. Let me know what you thought. Like, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.